This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Danny A. the Bouncer, and you're listening to the hottest show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi, there you go. Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life.
About what?
About life.
There you go.
Reach us on a ton of sites. We're back up on iHeartRadio. So again, all the other places, you just go to the main site, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, and you can choose your media player, or even just anything that you type in, you'll find it. Like joy, it's just going to overflow because you're going to love the show. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up?
Chuck it.
He looked at his own phone.
Yeah, I'm like,
What's wrong with it?
Oh, God. I do definitely want to thank our in-studio guest that's here again, the return of the lovely Beck.
Hello.
Nice.
You know, I thought about this too. You can hear him, but you can't see him because you're not worthy. But what if you were worthy?
You're not worthy.
I'm not worthy.
We're barely not worthy.
Well, people are forced to see us.
He makes us anytime we go to his tiki bar to blindfold ourselves.
We don't even know how to get there. We put blindfolds on, and he keeps saying warmer, colder until we get there.
So we gotta spray some of that bat spray, but we'll call it monk spray that they would knock everybody out when they take them into the bat cave.
We're gonna have to use a photo. You're gonna give me a photo that, in case someone is worthy, that they can see you with.
You know, do you have the like a 80s glamour shot from Super K?
I'll borrow Ed's.
And last but not least, always keep us in balance and in check is Bueno.
What's up?
Everyone out there, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please do that. It makes a world of difference to the algorithm. We're growing steady and slow.
Slow and steady wins the race.
But that's okay.
Unless you're trying to make money. But
please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all things that you do. Check out the songs we're going to be leaving you with. This is on the last one we just did. It was a country song that got sent to me by Matt Stell.
Yeah.
All right. And I played it. Thought it was great.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fan of the new country, so I kind of dug it.
Right.
And I got not a strike. This is the funny part. is that it was only on YouTube. They sent me this notification saying that it won't be played in some countries due to their restrictions.
Why did he say something?
I don't. And guess what the country was? It was Russia.
Of course.
That won't allow country to be played in the country.
Is country music too American? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but I thought it doesn't do a strike. It's not a strike
silly
against
ideas
it.
Yeah, it's not like they
Copyright infringement or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Right, but I just thought that was really odd.
And you know, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
When I was in Czech, there's no better way to make something more popular than for them to
ban it.
Yeah.
Really? You think so? Let's look.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, isn't that like?
What is that? With the bad publicity is the best publicity you could ever get?
Because when I was in the Czech Republic, country music was huge. Like
Really?
I went to this place. It was like a VFW equivalent. And they had a guy in there singing like.
It was VFW, but it had like all these letters that were upside down and backwards.
And some of them look like music notes without the dots.
Sickle and hammer. No, but like John Denver and all that, they loved it. They dress up.
Dude,
like, it was huge.
Have you ever watched? I've seen some overseas videos, and for whatever reason, Take Me Home, Country Roads is the name, or is it Take Me Home?
John
Country
Denver's
Roads?
very popular.
When they play it, it's like for some reason these foreigners go ape shit when they hear John Denver's Country
That's around
Roads.
the whole world.
Really?
Like Jamaica has there's a Jamaican version.
Get out of here!
As a matter of fact, when I was in Jamaica, we were with couples.
Yeah.
And so actually a funny story. And we were at this little bar overlooking the sunset. Everything was beautiful. And the one guy's wife was singing the Jamaican version of.
What is? What do you mean the Jamaican?
It had the twang, the Jamaican draw.
It was
or whatever you
all
want to
in
say.
Jamaican beat.
Their accent.
And it was a little, it had
Little
the beat
reggae,
and little
little
reggae
reggae.
to it. And when she was singing it, it sounded like she was handicapped. Like, I swear to God, people around us had to, because she was hammered, and it didn't sound Jamaican. It sounded like she just had some country, whoa, take me, and it was pretty embarrassing.
Like she had a
And it
speech
basically
impediment.
ruined that song for me.
You're kidding.
Because, yeah, absolutely.
So
And
now
she was
if you ever
singing
hear
it.
it, you're just like,
They- Yeah, I thought they probably thought we're on like some Make-A-Wish trip for her, or, because it was that bad. It was horrible. People were, it was like, ooh,
They're
stop.
like,
Ooh.
how long does she have to live?
Another verse. Oh.
I have a very funny story about Jamaica.
Go ahead.
Okay.
With Chuck with his giant pillow of weed.
It was on that trip. It was on that trip. So we're there. We're in Jamaica at a resort, and they had a costume party night. And
At the resort?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Where do you get the costume?
you bring it. You
just make it
have
up.
it. No, they have an itinerary and everything. So we went there with a whole bunch of people and stuff. So he was Elvis.
Chuck.
Yeah, and he had an Elvis costume
It was
from
big
that
fat. I was like 1976 Elvis.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
like the pompadour wig was hilarious,
Yeah.
over
It was
exaggerated.
I had like the white jumpsuit with all the sequins.
I bought him a jumpsuit and I glued
Wait a
over
minute.
1,500
Wait.
sequins.
Wait.
I had an eagle on the back.
It
and
was
everything.
amazing.
You just sitting on the toilet, Elvis?
That would be a good costume.
I know.
Roll out a toilet and sit on it dead.
Oh yeah.
We took some liberties with it, and his belt buckle was a dinner plate.
With a knife and a fork.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So anyway,
You got pictures of it?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe,
Chuck, you got to give
somewhere.
me pictures
Yeah,
of
that
that.
would be a posted one.
it's no air conditioning. It's so hot in there.
In Jamaica?
In the
Well, he-
club. In
it
the
was-
club.
yeah, they had
no,
a
this is in
nightclub.
Jamaica. Yeah, it's a nightclub, and,
And
there's
yes,
no
Jamaica's
air.
warm.
That's right. And you're in he's in a full outfit
Yeah.
and everything.
It was
So-
ridiculous.
God.
So it's hot as hell.
Yes.
We had some friends went. They brought all the Kiss stuff. They were full blown Kiss outfits.
Makeup
that's
just
awesome.
running
Yeah.
down.
So anyway,
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
The Kiss people are up on the bar, and they made them get up there, and they're singing and dancing, and and I'm like, yeah, and Chuck's off in a corner or something like that, and I'm sitting there and I'm clapping and applauding, and this guy comes up to me, goes, "Are you with them?" And I go, "Oh no, I'm with the King." And I point over, and Chuck's unzipped in his underwear, sweating, peeling off, couldn't take it anymore.
So proud.
I was
Right
drinking
as he-
Appleton rum all
Right
day.
as,
I'm
he
dying.
right as he looks over, he's like down to his skivvy. He's like, I can't take it. I'm like, yeah, I'm with the king right there.
So here's a continuation of that story.
God, dude.
So I'm dying, and they had a
So
clear
hot.
water slide that went through the nightclub. It was clear, so you could see people go through.
Oh no.
And I'm like,
Wait a minute.
I'm like, fuck this! I'm going down the water slide. So I get out. I'm in nothing. I'm going through. I
Wait,
get up
wait,
on the. I
wait,
climb
wait.
to the roof.
Stop. What do you mean nothing?
Nothing.
It may have been a nudist resort,
Yeah.
half of it.
Yeah.
You never
So
know. Yeah.
I'm
what I
not-
heard.
I get in the water slide, and me, because I'm tanked, I'm like drunk off my butt. It's like 11 at night, and I don't realize
It
that
was
they
later than
turn the
that.
water pressure down on the water slide. They just keep it trickle. Dude, I'm going down the water slide like, I look like the old Drano ad, that big hair clog.
He kind of got stuck a little bit right in the club.
I was like the fat kid in Willy Wonka that got stuck in the tube. I'm like, this isn't going as planned. I'm like,
He was given a fruit bowl as he went down.
I look like
There,
I look like
now we're moving.
when he used to stretch the silly putty off the comics. That was me. That was like all my
Oh
junk.
my
And
god.
the whole time his dong is hitting against the
Oh
clear
no!
acrylic.
It was getting straight. It was like
Did your ball sack get like peeled back
it got
to your
tucked. It got
small of
tucked
your
into my.
back?
It got tucked into my butthole.
I thought it would go past it.
I tucked it in my butt crack like
This-
a big ball taco.
What's in this? What's that in
That
the
was a good
small
trip.
of his
That was
back? Those are his nuts.
That's his testicles. Is he wearing a neck one of those airplane pillows? Nah, that's his nuts.
Oh,
Do you ever sit back? Now, you guys, 27 years, right?
I'm with the king.
What, been married?
31.
Going on
in May.
31.
Is
Yeah.
it 31?
Yeah.
And together for more like 33 by that time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You got married,
Wow.
what, 89? 90?
93.
93. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I'm
good,
trying
good
to-
math.
Well,
I was
I'm
like,
trying
look
job
at my
with the
little
math.
mathlete go.
No, well, here's
Yeah,
the
they
thing.
get married at 15. Did you say 84?
No,
Yeah,
I said, no, I said 89. Because
I got married when I was a sophomore.
I'm trying to think. I was bartending when he had his did
Bachelor
you go to
party,
bed?
yeah.
Yeah,
Went
it's
to his
either that or
bachelor
join the track team.
Yeah.
I made a choice.
Oh, bachelor party.
party. Right? No, I'm just saying that long. Do you ever look at? Because I'm trying to think of. I can't imagine having a relationship that long.
Oh, we're not in a relationship anymore.
Do you ever?
Yeah.
Do you ever
We
like?
know, Ed, because yours lasts like a day and a half.
And then you
know.
break up with them.
You
Oh,
talk
look.
to-
She's got a hair out of she's got a hair in her ear. Oh, I'm breaking up
that
with her.
tail or sixth toe that'll
That's
go.
it.
I just can't. Do you ever just sit back on the couch and maybe Chuck's doing something? You look over and go. You know.
Oh, every once in a while I'll be like, I hate you.
Yeah,
I love you, but I hate you. And if I could punch you in the mouth, I would.
yeah. You should have one day a year where you're allowed
He
to.
says the same thing though.
It's like what's that movie? The Purge.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
One day a year.
he's like, if you were a man, I go, if I was a man, I'd take you on.
I just want to, just that long. I mean, God bless you. That's awesome. That 31 years. I didn't realize it was that long. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to think.
Yeah.
Because I remember bartending. I was bartending in 89, 90.
Well, we got married in
time.
93.
And that's what you said.
And we
And-
had one hell of a wedding. I gotta say, it was a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wasn't invited.
No, we didn't like
So
you.
in that 31
Were you?
years, what's your longest relationship, Ed?
My well, Pammy was my longest. That was like
6
15
months?
Yeah, well, no, it's about 15, 16 years. That was my longest. It's just, here's the thing. It's not that I get in a comfort zone.
You get your safety net and you don't feel like dealing.
You get to a point where everything, and I'm going to use just for dating purposes for the audience, we're going to skew from the subjects, but that you get into the rhythm, and not only sexually, but you know what is comfortable to do, to say, what they like to eat, where they like to go to eat.
So I know where he's going with this. You know what you can do to get by with the least amount of effort and whatsoever.
Hell yeah.
That's not it at all. It's just that
That's exactly what it is. I'm a C plus guy. I know exactly what that is.
That's right.
I C plus my way through life.
Was
Enough to
70
get by.
is 70 a D?
Oh, 70's a C.
Oh, remember 70 was passing.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, 70
So you're
was
going
horrible.
old scale.
Yeah.
So you
the
can
bell
get,
curve.
You can get a 65
70 not passing anymore.
and still.
65 was a D. Anything below 60 was an F.
70 is
and
like an
70
A+
and up
now.
was a C,
C, right.
And then B was like 83.
80
or
to
something,
90.
yeah, something like
Yeah, I
that.
And
think
then 90 to 100 is an A.
Right,
I think it's
right.
all passing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're not allowed to give somebody a bad grade.
Those
now.
damn participation trophies that started all this bullshit.
This is again a skew from that. Is that you get your hair cut different than? How do you know when you get your hair cut? When to go get it?
Well, he's in a chair and there's hair
I
all
mean,
around
dude,
him
let
on
me
the
put it this
floor.
way. I should get a haircut every 2 weeks.
No,
But unfortunately, with my work schedule and like trying to get into a barber because they all take appointments now and not just walk-ins.
do you get, no. The reason I'm asking is I've got right now. Okay.
Oh.
Blinded by the light.
See how right here I get the Larry Fine going on.
But in the front, you got the
It's
Jamaican Islands.
Mediterranean.
Yes. Oh my God, you read my mind.
It's see how it gets like the trees in the forest, like one random trees, the Charlie Brown, just
Come here.
little.
What are you getting at?
Look down. Oh yeah, just shave it, shave it.
Yeah, what are you?
Well, I'm just saying I get the Larry Fine, and
Let it grow and you can comb it over in one big swoop.
Oh, yeah.
it gets.
Let it grow and
was
get
my
it
favorite
perm.
stooge.
Kingpin.
Larry was my favorite stooge, though.
Great movie.
I
Bigger
think
and McCracken.
Larry's underrated.
Larry Fine. You think
Larry's
so?
underrated. Larry was my favorite stooge.
Larry?
Larry.
Come to find out, he probably had like a 13-inch dong.
Well,
you know, he was the one that was.
he did
That's
invent
why Larry's
Magnum
my
condoms.
favorite.
I was just going to ask because. Do you,
No, no.
Look at him laughing.
That's him just putting it on.
Larry had his faces. There was one time where they were in court, and he's playing the fiddle,
Yeah.
and he grabs a guy's toupee on it. He's like
remember
a tarantula, but just the way he does it, and
He's got the greatest voice.
He does.
For sure, out of all of them.
Larry's great.
Those things, television like that can't exist anymore. No. It would. I mean, I thought they were the greatest things. Was the Three Stooges, Addams Family was in black and white.
Little Rascals.
Little Rascals, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist. You can't do. That's why TV sucks. You can't make shows like that anymore.
Like I didn't know.
That's
Little
why YouTube's
Rascals,
so popular.
I didn't know Little Rascals was offensive and racist when I was a child
Right, I
until
didn't think
someone
of it
told
as
me.
that.
No, I didn't until someone.
They were all
told me.
cut out.
And then you see it now, and you're like, oh,
Well, didn't
shit.
Bill Cosby buy the rights to
Yes.
him and
Yeah.
keep it off the air because of his morals?
But they're
Well, no,
every
there's
single.
some
Does
really
that make
bad.
sense?
There's some
That's
really
true.
bad stuff in there. There is
Yeah.
some really bad
Oh,
stuff.
it's-
But I
yeah,
didn't
there
think
is
I didn't
bad.
think about that as
But you
when I
can
was
find
a
them all
child.
on YouTube.
I
if you're
didn't think
looking.
of they're making fun of the black kid or this
No.
kid. I thought of them as just making fun of one of the kids.
Yeah.
And they
Each
made
other.
fun of everybody.
Each
I mean,
other.
there
There's-
was-
Oh yeah, when you're an innocent kid, you don't get it. You know.
right.
Until somebody explains it
You
to
had
you.
to be taught racism.
Right.
I agree. Do you know one of the greatest lines was when Stymie was eating an artichoke and he was peeling it all, and he says, "It may choke Artie, but it ain't gonna choke Stymie." You know, and
Yeah.
yet they want to take that off because they think it's race, and I don't think so. I think that's that's what's missing. I think in the youth. This is like
I remember, like,
a
don't
total-
drink the milk.
Why?
Why?
It's spoiled.
That's right.
I mean, stuff like that is just, yeah.
it'll never come back. I wanted. I just the crazy
he was
side
so
note.
cute when he was real little.
Oh, my
He was
gosh.
So cute.
I texted him the other day.
Who, me?
Yeah, when I went to the restroom and I had that, I eat foods sometimes not to punish myself, but you get those crazy cravings.
Yeah.
Which-
Like I shouldn't eat cupcakes with frosting, but I do.
So you know the outcome.
Yeah.
You're
I
still
got
willing
I got out of
to.
bed at 11:30 a couple of nights ago and demolished a piece of cake like that big. Because
You eat in bed? Do you eat in bed?
She said she got
I
out of
love-
bed.
I got
I
out
love
of
to
bed,
eat.
but I'll eat in bed.
I'll eat in
absolutely.
bed.
I'll
We'll
eat in
eat,
bed.
Hell
we'll eat
yeah.
chips and salsa in bed. What do you mean? What?
I will eat a bowl of chili in bed.
Yeah.
I'll eat
Spaghetti?
anything in bed. Roast.
Hell
beef.
yeah.
I'll lay on my stomach with a plate.
No, I'm,
with my
I'm
foot
literally in
head at
bed.
the foot of the bed and watch TV.
And you know what? If he spills it, he's got the mega bed. He could roll
So-
over a foot and
my,
never hit it.
My ex-wife and even my
With a
current girl,
Yes.
Samantha, they were, the same thing. My ex-wife was I think she came over and I think in a spur of the, I like, oh my God, there's a plate in my room. I like slid under my bed and she found it. And I never heard the end of it. Like I found dishes under his bed.
Right, like you're.
So I didn't want to leave it out.
Yeah.
Well,
you know?
yeah, I mean,
Would
that's
you?
Yeah.
not cool leaving dirty
Yeah,
dishes.
I
but
haven't
yeah.
taken him to the bathroom yet to clean them. Give me a break.
She's like, why is there palm olive on your bathroom sink? No reason.
Right? So I don't get dish pan hands.
Me and
Dummy.
him had chips and salsa not that long
You
ago.
eat in bed?
Yeah.
Really? Aren't
yeah,
you afraid?
not like all the time.
Funnel
yeah.
cake.
Well, I take precautions.
Dude,
I mean, because I
I've
don't
eaten
want to.
like a whole
Sloppy
small
Joes.
pizza and just.
I don't want to sleep in
bed.
crumbs, but
Sloppy
you take
Yeah.
precautions.
A whole box of pizza is good as long as the grease isn't coming through the bottom.
And
Exactly.
he'll bring me if we make can't say enough about just good old Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. And
Yeah.
me and him will, they're gone. They don't last. 4
Right.
apiece. Boom, immediately.
And they're super
Absolutely.
small.
Yeah, they shrunk.
They shrunk up.
Did
Yeah,
they?
he brings them
Yeah.
up to me in bed, and as soon as I wake up, hell yeah.
Well, he's
Did
saying.
he ever like put them on your body? Can we go there?
No, because not
He
that we
doesn't-
can't go there.
Save
but
one of
they're
the packets?
They're cinnamon rolls. They ain't
He doesn't want to see that.
Don't,
Not anymore.
You
She
save
put one
of
on
the-
mine and it got lost in my belly button. I still
I
haven't
can't
found
get
it yet.
past the hair.
You could save one of the
Ice packets?
the icing packets, and play with that a little bit.
That's
We don't want to waste
Is that for-
icing.
yeah. We're like, yeah,
Wait,
that's
does that go
icing.
back to
Don't
the
waste the
31?
icing.
A waste of good food.
Yeah, we're already at the hurry up. Our show's
Yeah.
coming back on.
Don't waste it. There's 2 naked rolls.
Now, when we were younger, it was like, ooh, ice cubes. Well, now it's like,
Yeah, don't get the bed wet.
Give me, yeah.
I just food.
I would rather watch my show.
Now the wet spot is from like spilt food and
Yeah.
beverages.
From Sloppy Joe.
There's salsa.
See,
You wiped your fingers from the popcorn and the sheets again.
I had just one incident that kind of cured me, especially in this new bed. It was a water bed. All right, it was a.
And you put the mattress in it.
You're right. It was
So
a
you're
water
on a regular mattress.
right, but the headboard. Still, you can put stuff in because it has a little tulip lights and other
Yeah.
things. So there's stuff in there.
Do you have any of the mirrors you won at the county fair in there?
No,
the wizard
those
are
holding
the
the ball.
best.
Oh yeah,
Those were the best.
Led
They were.
Zeppelin.
yeah.
No, but so
car stereo
I
with a,
So
a
bummed
converter.
if you didn't win a mirror or a
12-volt converter.
Budweiser. Everybody wanted the Budweiser
Oh yeah,
mirror.
my brother had that.
Well, this is when I first was going into the master. I set a drink up there, and I'll have a drink there, but I'm very, very careful of not having it full because one time when I reached for it and it slips out of your hands and then went all over, and I'm like, I had to change the mattress sheets and all everything because
Well,
everything
you have
got
to do
wet.
that once every 2 months anyhow.
Right, gave him a reason.
Do you
Yeah.
know? Do you know that
fruit
you should?
punch.
Do you know that you should vacuum your mattress? Do you ever? In fact, that's been a while.
He got me doing that.
Absolutely.
I told him, I'm like, you got to
It's
do
been
that.
a minute.
Yeah,
You won't believe when I worked for Kirby. Hard
Yeah.
to believe I did.
yeah.
And they would bring back
Who's he?
from doing
You know, that video game.
Kirby.
someone's mattress, and they
Yeah.
lay out a piece of fabric and empty it, and you see, oh my God, you will never sleep
Well,
on your mattress
he said
again
it. Yeah,
without
he said it's
vacuuming.
all like dead skin, toenails,
and it's a
stuff like
lot.
that.
I have 2 Great
Like-
Danes. I mean, are you kidding me?
In
The
bed with-
dandruff,
Yeah.
you would be shocked.
Oh, I
And it
already
takes
know.
it puts pounds in your
I'm
mattress.
shocked with what's there visibly. I mean,
I am not shitting. I'm talking about over the years, pounds.
I'm not even going
Wait
to
a
peel the
minute.
sheet back. It's another layer of protection, you know?
It's all fur. It's all.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just keep you. See, I can't. So, anyways, that's when it spilled, and I said, okay, I can't do that anymore. But I noticed with the foods that I eat before I go to bed, it's got to be getting older, dude. Just recently, when I eat like chips or something late at night, whatever it's in them. That not make me go to the restroom or something, but dude, have you ever had that experience where you go to sleep and for whatever reason, say 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
No, not that.
Oh.
But you wake up for whatever reason. You just you wake up and you are wide awake for no
It's
reason.
not what Fuji eat. It's just you wake up and you're wide awake.
Please, dude, I am the poster child. The absolute poster child.
It's the worst.
2 nights
Is
ago.
Is it getting old? Is that what it is?
Maybe 2 nights ago, he gets up, like what?
I think it's
quarter after
stress,
3 or so.
too.
I get up at 3:20 every morning.
Yeah.
Do you think stress has something to do with it?
And he has zero stress in his
What are you
life.
talking about?
I think it's an enlarged prostate.
Like not having a life, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, he's here.
Wait.
Wayne. He's right here.
What am I going to use to prop the camera up with this week? Oh, I know. I'll use the Drug Mart vegetable juice can.
I made him do that.
I just did
Because I
that
said it was
because
too
of
low,
her.
'cause
I knew it was a new addition.
Poor Jeffrey. I'm like, every time I watch the show, I said, Jeffrey, all you see is the screen in his eyes.
Yeah.
But anyways, you said you're the poster child.
He 2 nights
waking
ago.
up, like-
and he'll get up and
Are
I'm
you
like,
one of those girls?
Good
that
morning.
You wake up and then you just get real close to him and stare at him
No,
so that he
no, no,
knows
no,
you're
no,
staring at him.
No, she lays there like a possum.
Because he said he could go under the sheets with his CPAP,
Yep.
and he still has oxygen, so he doesn't care, and he'll put the sheets
no,
over his head.
he goes like this. He takes it and he sleeps like this with the sheet.
So the TV light doesn't keep me awake.
I
Yeah,
just
'cause
thought
I have
about
to sleep
that the other
I have
day.
to sleep with the TV on because I can't sleep without it on because it keeps.
Yeah.
What are you, a mental patient?
No,
What do
it
you
keeps the
mean?
thought. If I don't have it on and my subconscious can't.
Your mind is
grab-
racing?
Yeah, it never shuts down, and
You're
it'll
kidding
be
me.
stupid shit. And
You
I'll be
got
up
to
all
do these
night.
exercises.
That's
Monk,
stress. That's-
yeah, Monk said you. Weren't you the one, Monk, that told me that you just think of like a movie screen nothingness?
Grandma naked on the toilet.
No.
Oh,
But does bizarre, demented dreams to the 10th fucking level. I hate it.
Why have you
I
had
just
that dream?
Benadryl myself every night so I sleep and I don't remember anything. And
I can't take Benadryl. It actually amps me up and gives me like makes me nuts.
You get the Jimmy legs.
It makes me tired, but I have to move and stretch. It's so uncomfortable. I hate it.
I give my dogs that.
take a Benadryl and
I want to
then
make sure that they're out. I put it on peanut butter.
oh, right.
Yeah.
We used to give Newman that every once in a
Well,
while.
it's really the main is they get they have like a skin irritation a lot. Like you see the skin is pink or
Yeah.
they're itchy.
They have shots
or,
for that now.
Is it
You
your
know,
that
they get-
particular breed?
The one dog has longer ears and they don't get a lot of like air, so they get like yeast infections in
Yeah,
the ears.
yeah.
And I'm always cleaning it, whatever. But they'll just get like I don't know if it's nerves or whatever. But a Benadryl, sometimes 1 or 2 of those helps. But a
Yeah.
couple of times I have to say that was
Is it a
half
in
the reason
pill?
was-
or-
You were gratuitous with the dose.
yes, I was.
What kind of dreams are you talking about?
Yeah, Bunk, what kind of dreams do you
Yeah,
have?
'cause-
Grandma
oh
naked on
god,
the
the
toilet.
most,
Mine
the
are-
most twisted science
fucked up.
fiction shit, horrible work shit. Just I could make movie scripts left and right, but it's like
I kill people.
What?
oh, that's yeah, you posted something about that one time. I remember
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
people,
gouging out eyes.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that. I was like,
Oh,
Love
you
it.
kill them.
Yeah, like one guy. There was this guy.
Chuck came home with flowers that day.
Yeah.
I had this dream where there was this.
And I beat her over the head
Like
with
this
a.
guy should be made into a movie. He had one of those contraptions that holds your lips open so you see
Oh, like
all
a
your
dentist.
teeth.
Like the
dentist.
Yeah,
that game?
He had all his teeth filed into points, and there was dead skin and everything hanging off because he would bite people, and he just looked creepy and weird and everything. And he was going around trying to get my friends and kill them.
This is in your dream.
Yeah, I'm very graphic. I don't
Make
dream-
it quick because your stories take forever.
I'm trying. Call me Ed Jr. So, anyway, he was going around getting my friends, and I was able to like straddle him, put my knees on his shoulders, and this and that, and I had hedge clippers.
That just
You
appeared
could-
out of
Could
nowhere.
you feel cutting him and stuff? Like,
No, but I'm thoughtful enough that I clipped his tendons so he couldn't run.
oh, that's thoughtful. Yeah.
Yes, and
That's a
then
great
I
way to put that.
took
That's
care
very
of him.
thoughtful.
I mean, wow, that's
Yeah.
thoughtful
I
in
think
ways
because
I never
I'm
imagined.
so weak and can't defend myself in
oh,
life
so
with
you were
my
thinking
body. so-
ahead. That's just smart.
I just think that it gives me power.
Have you ever woken
Yeah.
up choking Chuck at all?
No, never. And I like headshots and
so
video
your
games.
wet dreams are red liquid, like blood.
I've gouged out eyes. I've
Oh.
punched. Oh yeah, and they're not scary. I'm just like, yeah, got him.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So that's my life in a nutshell.
Is she one of the, see, that's the thing. Is it a food? Does food affect
Spaghetti.
Like Monk said,
I
that
think
he's
Spaghetti
food
food.
before
does
bed.
affect, yeah.
That's what I think so too.
Mostly when I have
Chuck's
spaghetti.
over there dreaming of rainbows and bubble gum.
Yeah.
la 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 la.
Dude, the other day,
you love me.
last week, Wednesday, I got home from work and I took a nap. And I napped so hard I woke up and thought it was Saturday.
Did you?
And then realized it was actually
Is
Wednesday
that
night.
not the worst thing when you wake up and you don't know what time it is?
He slept through a tornado.
Oh, you ever have a napmare? Like a nap nightmare?
No.
No, what the hell?
I've had some terrible, like, whoa. And you think you've been sleeping for and it was like 20 minutes, and it's like horrifying. Yeah, I've had that. It's been a while.
Have you ever woken up, Chuck, from a nap and
Sleepwalking?
And,
Sleepwalking?
Ed says he
That's
sleepwalks
like a
up.
napmare.
I didn't say
He said he wakes up just whacking it. What? Where am I? Sorry, Mom.
any of that.
Sleepwalking.
Dude,
He's been known to sleepwalk.
okay.
Say again.
In my defense, everyone I
Could
kill
you
is always
imagine if he
bad.
goes for a sleep study?
That's right. Dude, what about people that do? Because they say that, don't they say for sleep? You brought up a good thing. Because they wanted to send my dad because he had
Sleep apnea?
Thank you. Is that what it's called? Where
Yeah.
you stop
Breathing,
Yes, that's
yeah.
what
Okay.
it's called.
That's why we have CPAPs.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. But he was afraid because he said, don't they say that the average male, not female, because it'd be odd, gets a
boner?
Yeah.
Well, are you taking your gas station boner pills or no?
I think that matters with your age too, because normal morning erections it's like a normal thing of
Male,
coming,
yeah.
puberty and everything,
right. I get them now even.
Well, that's
Okay.
Because I don't have my
right.
my
One
tube
would.
that ran from the bed all the way.
Oh, your pee boners.
I don't have the
The
hose.
Eagle catheters. Is that
They're
what
pre-lubed.
Eagle something.
Yeah, something like that.
So I was,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but before I forget again, I was thinking, it's funny you said that because you can go under the covers
With your
a
CPAP.
CPAP and
Yeah,
you're getting
he
fresh
said
air.
He can.
And
Yeah.
I was thinking just the other day, if I tightened the thing up really good, if I could just fall asleep underwater in my bathtub or something with my
Well,
CPAP.
there's
Yeah, but your
mine has a little
mouth-
vent.
Check valve?
Yeah.
Well,
So maybe you could super glue that.
What do you want to
well,
like?
no, it's
scent-
when you breathe in, it's a
Oh,
check
yeah.
valve. It closes.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but maybe if you just strengthen
he
it a little
still
with the
snores
rubber
with
band.
his sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, I can't.
I don't know if it's.
I can whistle, endless whistle.
Yeah, I hear that sometimes.
I can, if you open your sinuses like through your mouth, air will flow out.
Stop it.
Because it's like mine's like
Yeah.
4.5 pounds pressure.
You like an air
You-
compressor?
You can start whistling and you could whistle for hours without stopping.
Or taking a breath.
Yeah, without taking a breath. Because I've done it before and my CPAP, I think I need to buy
A regulator or
accessories
something?
because everything I have is very old.
Yeah,
and
dude,
if I
mine's
put
original.
too much water in the reservoir,
It comes in the
whistles.
tube? Oh, mine goes in the tube.
No, mine will whistle like I'll breathe out and I go to bed later, so I finally get settled in and you hear
His,
like
his,
loud.
his sometimes all of a sudden I'll feel the air breathing
really?
like something's not
Wait a
tightened
minute.
or
Wait.
something.
Yeah, it came out.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah,
so
but
that
the-
much
No, but-
pressure it's
No,
shooting.
no. The tube that attaches goes right
can
here
come
and it's
out, yeah.
sideways, and you can feel the air coming from the tube,
Yeah.
like it's maybe needs to be tightened up or something. I don't know how it
yeah.
works.
I put some spackling compound in there. It should be all right.
Is your CPAP just like flapping like
It looks like
a
the thing
fireman hose?
It's like the thing outside of a car lot.
No, the Wild Willie water thing.
Gary
Gary,
Gary from Saturday Night Live.
I mean, really? Do you have to? Do you set it? How do you set it?
I set it and forget it.
It's factory set for me.
No, you can change it.
But my problem is
There's a video I
You might need to change it. Or
I need
something,
all the
update or something.
accessories
Like
redone, and
curb
you
feelers.
have to have a prescription to buy from, so it'll be on your insurance.
He gets stuff
every time. I'll get with you,
Okay.
Because every time I go in there, they're like, "Well, you need an appointment." I was like, "I was told to stop in. You need an appointment." So I set up an appointment. I go in. Well, we check your usage, and the insurance won't cover it because you have to maintain like 60% usage. Otherwise, they feel like you don't need it. Well, I was away from home, or I forgot one
He
night, or
brings his
fell
on
asleep on the
vacation.
couch.
He brings his on
And
vacation.
I'm not. Well, same here, but like this last time, I didn't.
Wait.
Just turn it on when you go to work.
Every time I go to do it,
That's true.
I don't have enough. It's like, listen, and the
Is
more
it like
they get older,
wired to
the less
hardwired
they
to a
use it,
system that they know?
It's getting bad. It's like,
Wait.
how can I do this better to get new stuff to use it more when you won't let me get it?
Let's bring it back for the
But
people.
I want to buy aftermarket, I have to find something.
You could go on
just
Amazon
need
and eBay and get aftermarket stuff for
couple-
dirt cheap.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I need to because I need some new
I'm just
stuff.
thinking for the people out there that don't
That's a bong.
that don't understand understand it. Wait, first of all, Monk, do you have a CPAP or no?
No.
Apparently, he's got the C-bong.
He's got a hookah. He's just using a hookah that he's using. No, for the people that don't, like, I've got one that I got from Rangus. Rangus.
Yeah, the
gave me-
Frankenstein one.
It's haunted.
It's got different parts from different machines.
I do. Yeah, Rangus.
The Frankenstein CPAP. It's got one giant shoe.
One big shoe.
It's got a sprocket from a bike.
It's got bolts sticking out each side.
It's hydraulic drive.
It's got an old Jacob's ladder doing the.
It's that steam powered.
Yeah, it's made from.
That
Yeah,
sounds like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
yeah, right.
So
Shitty CPAP.
So again, for the people that they're getting involved in it, want to know why. First of all, for real, a newbie, that only reason I know I need one is some of the girls that I've been around that I was with, they would literally elbow me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? What I was going to say?
Or yell at you.
I tried
When they woke up from the roofie.
No, what? You tried to smother him? Is that
Oh,
what you said?
yeah, on a
This
cruise.
was pre CPAP though.
Yeah.
That's why I went and got the CPAP.
Wait, stop.
I
Wait,
couldn't
what?
take it anymore.
What?
We were on a cruise. I didn't have a CPAP at the time. And I was very gassy. And I was sleeping, and I woke up,
It was 5 a.m.
and I woke
been
up,
up all
to a
night.
pillow like 3 inches from my face, and her going, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Oh.
I did. I put it on him. I'm like,
second.
I don't care. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I haven't slept all
You were
night.
snoring.
And
Now,
I'm a light sleeper.
Can you snore on? Do you snore on your only? Like when I know, I
Mostly
lay on
on
my
his back.
Right, my back. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. I don't think it's possible to snore on your
Oh, yes,
side.
it is.
Is it?
Yes.
I think you need one. And you know what? Somebody told me a way. His mom's way up in the health profession, and she said there's one like telltale sign: your neck. You have a big neck. Your neck is thick. Like now, I lost a bunch of weight. I'm not even sure that I'm that bad anymore.
Really?
Because sometimes I'll
I have a
forget to
big
put it on.
neck.
She's
Wait
like,
a
"Oh, I didn't hear you snore." But
that
you
mean?
have
What does
a
that
woman
mean?
neck.
No, they
A thick neck.
set
like
the
the
weight of your neck, yeah.
The weight of
they
your
used,
neck.
they used to check me for thyroid all the time when I was
Yeah.
younger because they're like, your neck's big. And I'm like,
You got a big neck.
It takes 3 people to put her in a headlock.
Yeah.
but I am snoring now more than ever because I'm not clenching my jaw at night anymore because I'm not having as much pain as I used to have all the time.
Wait a minute. You're
So-
clenching your jaw at
She'd
night?
be in pain all
Oh,
night,
my
even when
God.
she slept.
You act
He-
like that's something new. That's like a big deal. People have mouth guards for it and
Yeah.
everything. Grind your
Monk
teeth.
was sleeping because he has a
Yeah, buddy.
he has a
told me,
TMJ.
how do you think I got all these wrinkles? He would tell me, he goes, you know, you sleep like this.
Yeah, but he couldn't afford one, so he used an old football helmet with,
Oh,
with
you soak it in hot water and then bite into it. And
Yep, got to make it fit.
It's a Catcher
My,
Smith
yeah, my,
thumb.
my teeth have totally shifted now. I used to have really straight teeth and they're kind of
Is this from clenching?
overlapping.
From-
Yes.
you don't have like a giraffe neck.
right. No,
It's long, but it's not exactly.
Women
It's
are
big
supposed
here.
to have long
They always say
necks.
it's
I
big
didn't think
here,
I
though.
had a thick.
You got a thick neck.
And you look like an oxen.
I used to have an
Don't
Adam's
stick
apple.
your chin out once. No, don't. Just sit normal.
Yeah.
Now feel.
No, don't Stephen Hawking.
Feel the gizzard. Feel
Waddle,
it.
the waddle.
It's like those
Did you call him
iguanas.
a gizzard?
I think
Your
if I
gizzard.
if I just
Tommy the gizzard.
if I just
Chucky,
lose,
show Wayne your driver's license pic.
oh god,
Oh my God! I have a friend that did one, and his hair is completely straight, spiked out, and he did this demon face, and they let him. It was one of the funniest ideas I've ever seen.
All I'm going to say
But-
is, she's like, look down, and I'm like, no. Now I got this
Oh,
for.
no.
You could get the option to get it for
You know,
$8.
your money should all fit all the way in your wallet.
Well, this-
do you do that?
Yeah.
Is that your thing?
This is my thing. This is so I know I got to get $25 worth of gas after work.
Oh no. Okay, that's a good reminder.
She's like, look
yeah,
down.
the wallet's for the
That is-
money, not
I,
for to hang
I
it up.
paid for an 8-year license in Ohio. You could get an 8-year license. I just got it.
Does that?
Oh my
I got
God.
it 2
Right,
weeks ago.
That's why I just got mine for
I
4.
have this for almost 8 more years now.
Yeah, why would you do that? Pay for an 8-year license.
What's wrong with it?
Look at my neck. It's the same width as my head.
It's like your thumb.
Exactly.
A thumb with a
I look
face
like
on
an
it.
Easter Island tiki. I'm like, son of a bitch. She took the picture and I'm like, can I? She's like, next.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, you'll receive it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Our friend Lorena had a friend that worked at the DMV years ago, and they let her get her license. She was like, and they let her keep it. I was like, it's
I'm
awesome.
telling you, I will try to get. This is a buddy of mine, Tim R, and it's. I mean, you would think that there's no way they let him, and it was his ID, and it's the funniest, crazy, like, it's Yeah, it's hard to describe. I'll try to find it. I think I've tried before.
Can you at
but
least just get a picture of the picture?
Yeah, that's
cover
what
the
I'm
rest
saying.
of the info.
Yeah, well, it's an old one, so he's got to have it somewhere. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
We should, instead of calling you CPAP Chuck, it'd be like Moai Chuck.
I've seen the ones with the people with the spaghetti cauldron on their head. There's a religion. What's it called? The pasta.
I don't
Wait
know.
a minute. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, and they wear spaghetti colanders on their
Stop
head,
it.
and they
And
got
it's
their
real?
drip.
That, yeah,
Oh.
it's a
Yeah, you're trying to fuck with the system and
Yes,
make a religion.
yes.
And
Say
Yes.
that's your religion, so they can't say anything against it.
yes.
Yes. I mean, it's, in jest.
Ed does it with underwear on his head.
Ed actually has a
They wear the
suction
old-
cup dildo on his head. He's a dildorian.
Is it
That sounds like an alien
colander?
race from Star Trek. Yeah, it's a colander on their head.
That's awesome.
But anyway, so you
I don't know. They call them Pastafarians or something like that. Yeah, it's like
It is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went to going back to the CPAP thing. So you were having problems. You were snoring, and that's what made you want to go get it, or you
Oh,
were
nobody
Well,
was.
Samantha said that I was just not breathing for a minute at a time.
Stop
like
it.
stop
That-
breathing.
You can stroke
That's-
out and die.
Yeah, heart attack.
I'm liking
that's
what-
why I
I'm
say
liking what I'm hearing.
When they say people died in their sleep peacefully,
Yeah, yeah.
they probably had a stroke, heart attack, or I mean, because my oxygen level would drop, and they did the sleep study, and my oxygen level, and you'll know how critical this was, it went down to 60 or 61%.
I don't know what that number means, but
Well,
okay.
it should be
you
99.
should be, yeah,
Okay,
90
I
or,
don't know.
90 or above.
She said that they had another guy a couple months earlier at one that was lower, and it dropped to 57 or 58, and he woke up seizing, like in a seizure, because of the lack of oxygen.
Right.
So it was
how-
serious. I had 62 occurrences of an hour.
I was way up there.
Yeah, I
over
was
one
like,
a minute.
what were you?
Over one a
I can't
minute.
remember. It was a lot though. Like I was like, oh, they're like basically you don't sleep.
Right. You
They're
wake
from-
up exhausted.
And women don't get them very often, but Val has one.
Yeah.
I
she
can
was bad
believe that
too.
with Val.
I saw
couldn't
there's a
see
new
that.
series, and the wife has one.
A CPAP?
Yeah.
This
She's-
is-
and they make it sound like she's in this big. Because they can
That's
be
what his
virtually.
does when he resets it.
They can be really quiet.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in this one, the
Unless the hose
wife
pops
has
off.
it. The wife's the one that has it. I forget what the series is, but anyhow. Yeah.
Did you go in for a study or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
did-
have to.
you
You
did.
have to.
You have to.
do it.
Yeah, and I got sick.
Wait,
I got
stop.
a cold.
You did?
I went behind the
Yeah.
Wendy's,
Yep.
McDonald's
in
area.
Amherst on 58. That's where
And
I went.
I was so sick. I brought snacks. I was eating in bed with like 50 cords hooked to me.
yeah, they're
There was
like, just let
all
us know
these-
when you're ready to go to bed.
I looked like that spine guy with the, what is it? Spiky? What do they call him? That
not
with all
Pinhead.
the Pinhead. Yeah, I looked like Pinhead with all the
You look
stuff.
like the guy from the movie Scanners.
Yeah,
All the electrodes all
Yeah.
over you.
So you it's amongst
but yeah, and then they're like, okay, just sleep natural now. I'm like tangled in this mess of
right.
Yeah.
How
don't
can
think I
you?
did.
I had like
But
15
I got-
on my boner.
And I didn't bring my own pillow, so I had that plastic.
Oh,
Oh, it was
yeah.
horrible. But I think the girl was flirting with me.
Was it the
She
young
kept
one with the
it-
real big boobs?
I don't know, but she kept coming in the room like, so, like BS with me. I was like, is something gonna happen?
Here's
I was thinking maybe.
He already had his diary out. Dear Penthouse, I swear this letter is true.
Exactly. Penthouse Forum.
Yep.
this would
Club.
be the thing. Is that
Yeah.
one? What if you like? Okay, he likes to sleep naked, and they want you
Yeah.
comfortable, so
I
you just like
cannot.
strip naked.
I have to
and
wear
you're gonna
underwear.
sleep
Speaking of,
naked.
you said last time that you can't sleep naked.
I can't. My situation. Yeah, it's
Because
very
he's
different.
embarrassed.
Put a robe.
No.
Leave
For
a robe.
myself.
Leave a robe on your bed. What's the big deal? Oh, you got to get up. You grab a robe.
And that's true. That's a very good idea.
I'm like-
what about this too, though? What about him? If he's because at night people they'll fart.
we both sleep nude.
I get that. Sometimes you fart and stuff. And with him,
Sometimes, every night.
We wake up laughing.
can you imagine? Yeah, but I can imagine he taints
wish.
those sheets
Nope.
where it's just
Nope.
Nope.
It looks like just a crime scene in the
Not at all.
Nope.
I wish I could fart. Because I just don't in front of Samantha.
Well,
In
he's
bed?
sleeping
Yeah,
when
No,
it happens.
ever, anywhere, really.
Stop it. In
I don't.
bed, you have
Are
to.
you kidding?
No, I don't.
You hold it at night. He wakes up all like he's swollen.
Well, I mean, you can position yourself so it's kind of muffled.
He spreads
Or it's
his
quiet.
butt cheek and puts his thumb over his butthole.
Yeah.
right.
Duck walking out to the other room.
Yeah.
Oh, Wait, stop it.
I
Look
don't-
at
I don't
Chucky
do it.
just laughing at that the whole time.
I'm farting more the older I get, and I don't like it.
Dude, what?
Like,
It's a
what the
curse.
hell? When I get up in the morning,
It's just a curse.
Right. Right.
Why?
Is it gassy in the morning? I said that to him.
Yep.
In the morning.
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I asked
don't
about
you have,
that.
isn't that part of your morning? Like you get up and you pee and you fart. It's like automatic for me, maybe.
Ed
And
gets up
Samantha-
around 11,
like-
watches the,
He's already had 2 bowel movements
and then he gets up.
in bed. Yeah. but I'm like, there's no, like, I'll hear Samantha go to the bathroom just to pee or whatever. And
in
it's
bed.
quiet. And I'm like, there's no way that she just got out of bed and she's going to go in there and pee and not fart.
I never
And
used
she
to.
doesn't. She doesn't.
See, how do girls do
Wait.
that?
Because they spread their butt cheek, put their thumb over their butthole, and let
No,
it go.
I think it's just. I'm telling you, it's an age thing.
I love that sound effect. I can't do that.
I've never farted so much like randomly in my
It
life
is.
since
It's just
I've gotten
terrible.
older.
That's what I mean.
Like,
And I
what
wouldn't
the
want
hell?
to do a study like that because also not
A fart study?
not nocturnal
Emissions?
you know, what if it causes a side effect if you get
What, shit the bed?
who says
Backed up? What?
Well, no. Okay, first of all,
Have you ever woken yourself up with a fart?
yes,
All right, then. You fart in your sleep.
yes, I've done that.
I've done that and laughed so hard I've woken him up and vice versa.
And you will go up to what you're like, God, Chuck, guess what happened? Did you Dutch oven him?
No, but he used to Dutch oven me. But like I'm like a ninja now against it. Like he gets this. All of a sudden, I'll just look at him and he's like. Look at me, and I'm like, no.
Did you cut a hole in
no.
the sheet
And then
so
I
you could just-
I put my arm down on the sheet and hold it real tight so he can't pull it over my head. But he tries.
He wafts himself.
He can cup it and throw it in your face. And he farts in
Wait a
his hand.
minute.
I'm serious. He goes
Sounds
like
like
this.
he's the ninja.
He farts in his hand and he goes like this. Merry Christmas.
Oh God, you're kidding.
Who's the guy
It
that does
works.
the sparkles? Like that.
Yeah.
And you're naked. See that? I couldn't sleep naked. I think I'd feel.
Are you too, like, do you think your mom would judge you?
No, it's not my.
Oh, yeah.
The house is going to burn down and
You know
you're
what
going to have to
Becky
run out
should
naked.
do? She should,
He's waiting for
without
that.
you knowing, put like an extra, like an extra pipe going into your CPAP, like a little diversion, and it'll her little hose go into herself.
Last
She
week-
could totally do it.
Last week we were fucking with each other, and I'm like, you wait. In the morning when I wake up, I'm going to fart right in your mouth while you're sleeping.
Ah,
He
Yeah.
kept saying it and kept. I go, you can try.
That's
I said,
so
I'm a light
horrible.
sleeper. I said, try it. I said, I'm going to poke my finger all the way up to the knuckle right in your asshole.
see, that's
So anyhow, though, I get up and I'm closing the bathroom door, and she's like, I was awake.
I was like, he goes, oh, you seem like you're out. I go, nope, I was awake.
I really wasn't going to fart in her mouth. I was just
I
fucking
just
with her.
think that sleeping. There's a lot that happens. Body you can't control, and that's
Why do you pee the bed?
no.
Then what
no.
can't you control in your sleep?
Yeah, what are you?
You
what
fart.
are you trying to say?
What if for all I know, like you said, what if you
Shit the bed.
no you
What if you sleepwalk?
Sleepwalk.
He suffers from. Can CPAP help that?
I don't
That pillow got pregnant by immaculate conception.
what if I clog the tube? You know what I mean?
all his stuffed animals are just covered in jizz in the morning. What happened? You were sleepwalking, Eddie.
Sleepwalk. That's a
They're
good
all
one. That's a good
filing.
one.
They're all filing reports.
Sounds like
on
you're
me.
killing someone in your sleep. Is that what I do when I kill people in my dreams? Sleep.
you know,
Killing
here's-
her softly with your song.
I have
Killing her
this weird
softly?
thing when I sleep too,
Her song?
and I don't know if it's getting older.
my whole life.
When you sleep, Chuck, okay, because of your very unusual work schedule, you and Monk
Yeah.
have that very unusual. Yeah, I mean, you probably wake up at a normal-ish.
You got to
Time.
pull about 5.
5:30.
Yeah,
That's early.
that's early.
That's-
but that's kind of normally.
That's still.
He's like
To me, 6:30 is
an
normal early.
extremely abnormal. Yeah, you wake up in the morning, you work, and you go to bed at night.
Now
I
Ed
know
wakes
how that
up-
can be
Ed wakes
really
up and-
hard to fathom.
Ed wakes up mid-afternoon.
Yeah, right.
Look at him.
Gets like an hour nap after lunch sometime.
Gets up when he has to.
Yeah, that's what.
I guess
what
I
did
gotta
ask
get
him?
up.
I asked him the other day. He's like, I got to get up and get out of bed. You know, I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you got to wait your 48 seconds so you don't stroke out. You
Yeah.
gotta hurry to do nothing.
Right. No,
You got to get up so that it's not too close to going laying
Back to
back
bed.
down.
Although, in Ed's defense, I could imagine you got to listen for stuff. I mean, your mom's getting older, and you're probably a little on edge. Like you're always you're waiting. You know what I mean?
Like I
Wait for the other
he
shoe to
said it-
fall.
He said
I mean, not to.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
he said it earlier for the audience. I'm pointing
Ed,
over
nobody
there
likes you.
to Bueno over there. That's what I'm pointing at. Is that he said it might be stress because this is how it's gotten. It was like this with my dad. When my dad would take naps, and he had real bad sleep apnea, and he had a lot of so many other issues and dialysis and everything else that he was on. So I would literally. Time is gonna tick away, isn't it? I would stare at my dad when he was napping, and I would physically watch to see if he's breathing.
I would do that with a dog, so I can imagine with a person.
Yeah.
Did you? What do you mean with Newman?
Newman would sleep so deep the older he got that we would come home and I would like rock him and be like, "Dude, are you alive?"
Yeah, I mean,
And the dog just,
Right,
nothing.
right,
And I'm like,
yes,
"Oh my
right,
God,
yes.
are you awake?" And it would take like a good 5 minutes to wake him up, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah."
This is so side. I want to get back to the CPAP because I have one, and he's telling me to dial it in. But we'll come back to that. But what
There's
you just
videos
said,
on YouTube how to change the settings.
Well, yeah, but see, here's the thing too. I'd rather talk to people that experience.
Yeah, but I think he needs to change his settings or something because he's
Okay.
I
snoring
already
a lot.
did.
So we'll come back. But I have this is my routine. Even though these guys are wrong, I get up at like 7:30. All right, I'm up at 7:30, which I know sounds crazy, but that's time for the
I'm
theater.
even awake at 6.
Right, that's for the theater. I would get up at 7:30, and I get up. I kind of mow around, but I don't want to move because there's times that my mom will go out in the living room and stuff and
sleepwank.
And,
sleep whack.
So what I do is I would just mow around till 8, 9 o'clock, whatever. And so I'd say, okay, I'm going to go out, turn on, get everything ready, start coffee, because she has a particular routine. And this is, he said it. Maybe that you keyed into something.
Wake up!
Is dude, I'll sit there and say it's 9 o'clock. Got the coffee on, toast is getting ready. All I have to do is push the button. Everything's set. 9:30
Got
comes.
those
9:30 comes. There's nothing. 9:45 comes. There's nothing. 9:45 comes, and I'm going,
Mom, can I come in the house? You go back and sleep on that couch on the front porch, Ed.
with the cats. With the feral cats out there. So I stress because
You got the plates turned on your waffle maker going. Making some
Making some pizza waffles.
I made a whole bunch of those too.
Pizzelle
I told you
Biggest waffles in town.
I gotta make more. I'll make you some extra pizzelles. You like pizzelles, Bueno?
Do I like what?
Pizzelles. You know
I
what pizzelles?
don't know.
You probably do. They're good.
It's an Italian cookie. It's round. Looks like a.
It tastes like licorice a little bit.
I don't
So
use.
they-
I don't.
like-
use-
Yeah, that's the ones.
some do, and
those
some are
are-
vanilla.
Those are good with like tea or something.
They look like a giant coaster that should be like laying on the
It looks
table.
like a doily, a vanilla flavored doily.
A doily coaster.
I made a bunch vanilla, and I used. Also, I did them. I added an Ovaltine.
I'm not a cookie guy.
And I did it with Ovaltine.
I consider that a cookie.
Ovaltine.
Yeah, I did it
From a commercial?
I did it with Ovaltine. I did. Yeah. Anyway, so
Crummy commercial.
that's the thing is I get the stress because I worry. Is it going to be one of those?
Mornings.
Right.
Is it the
Like-
day?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I
so
get
maybe
that.
maybe that is part. I'm not a street. But here's the thing: when I go to sleep,
As soon as you open the door,
There you go.
You do. You watch for the chest rising.
see, that's what I was
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
When you go to the funeral
that's
home,
exactly it. Dude.
and there's like an open
Yeah,
casket viewing, and you're
have
looking
you ever
to
noticed?
you're looking to see if the body's moving.
You know what we used to do when I went to
I think I've seen that.
Sleepwalking.
when I went to cosmetology when I was in cosmetology school way back when, you would be surprised because the schools, all the elderly ladies go there because it's so cheap. You'd be surprised how many times ambulances
At a
are
beauty
called-
school?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever make it
Stop
into
it.
space?
You know, you would actually, if they were
I
falling
know.
asleep under a dryer because it would get so hot and they would start.
Oh, I would
Stop
like
it.
that.
Wait
no,
a
I'm not
minute.
getting. We would hold a mirror under
Wait
their
a
nose.
second.
I'm.
Oh yeah, because beauty school it's like $5 to get a haircut.
I used to sit there under those, and it was so
you hear
comforting
it?
And you,
as a
you
little
had, you had
kid.
your
Yeah.
you had your
Okay,
the
let's
cape on. Yeah, we'd hold a mirror under their nose to
Let's-
see if they were still breathing.
bring this back. Wait a minute. First, Monk said because it's $3.
No, I said five. It's like
said
$5.
Yeah,
Five-
it's super cheap.
And then
It is.
I wish I would have known that. I would
Ed's gonna go down there where all the young girls learning how to cut hair.
God
You
damn
can't,
right.
you can't fuck up your hair, Ed. You just
Right.
bug it. Why not?
$5. I had to go do that because there's one right down where I was.
There wasn't there one on Broadway?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at a palace.
I'll
They-
do it
I don't
for
know if
4.
it's still there.
And I got good trimmer.
It's gonna come back with
naked.
cornrows. And
When I was in school, there was this gentleman that he was like in his 40s. He came in. Sorry, I'm sweating from drinking.
That's
And little
she's
Jimmy.
getting the vodka sweat.
Yeah.
flush.
So he would come in and he had like kind of wiry curly hair. And
His
he
name
would
Chuck?
He would get it dyed black, and he would get his eyebrows
Eugene Levy?
dyed too. His eyebrows were big like Eugene Levy's, and he would get his eyebrows dyed too. So I hadn't been in school that long, and they told us, okay, if you get too much color on something, you add more color, and it'll actually remove some color. So
Wait,
I'm,
stop. That made no goddamn sense.
It's like a
breaks
like
it
a
down.
don't try to understand
Yeah.
it. It's weird chemistry, Ed.
if you use a Sharpie on something and you need to redo it, you get it like cover over it with a Sharpie and wipe it real quick, and it'll remove it. It's like oil-based things break
Yeah.
down oil-based
yeah,
things.
kind of like
Oh,
that.
that,
Now,
that makes sense.
Okay, well,
and
it's
granted,
similar probably.
hair color's made completely different now. So anyway, so this guy, he had
Made
gray
from dead
hair.
whales and stuff.
Well, he had gray hair, and gray hair is very
Horace?
Like this.
no, it's coarse. It's not porous at all. That's why it has trouble holding.
Did you say coarse or porous?
He said porous.
And she said coarse.
Yeah, it's coarse and closed. It doesn't like
Okay,
the whole color. So
yeah.
anyway, so I'm loading up his eyebrows with the black.
His
I'm like, okay.
eyebrows.
Yeah, he got his eyebrows, dyed. And so I go to rub it off, and I'm like, whoa. And it was like all around it.
Did
I'm
he
like,
look like Groucho Marx?
yeah, beyond. I'm like, they say color takes off color, so I added more.
You're kidding.
Oh my god!
That looks really good on you, dude.
Yeah. You get a free
like
bowl of
those-
soup with that hat?
Like those football things that go
Yes.
under their eyes.
Not above his eyes?
It was, oh my God, he was not happy, but you can't complain because it's a school. So then later on, they're like, oh no, you take cigarette ashes and rub it off. I go, well, they just told me the color removes color.
Thanks, everybody's smoking.
Yeah, right. Don't put it out on him.
Right.
Cigar.
But I had to go talk to. I didn't even
Poor
think of
guy.
that, dude. Plus, I could get some phone numbers out of the deal.
Oh my God.
Probably not.
So that you could not call them.
Or break up with them after one date.
Yeah. Or yeah.
Let me tell you, back when I went, at least half the girls that went there,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to date.
Why? Why not?
They had nothing else going on. Well, I was one of them.
She's trying to be polite.
They had nothing much else going on, and they're like, I might as well do this because I got nothing else going on.
Right.
And,
It's like a
and
real estate
A lot of
license.
them are white trash. A lot of them are white trash, and those I apologize.
No,
I like trashy women.
do you?
Did you get your book, How to Pick Up Trashy Women?
I knew you were going to go there, dude. That was awesome.
I look trashy. That's
Your book just came in the mail.
Easy Badger.
No, I just wondered about that because at those schools, some of the girls when I worked at the Palace, for the audience out there, we had the big theater was there, but we shared the parking lot with the people that went to the beauty school over there, and they would come with.
And you were so naive, you didn't even know.
No, I did. I could see him, but I didn't know that you could go get a haircut for dirt cheap, and they would come with suitcases of shit.
That's like
That's where their head that they have to practice on is in that case.
You can take your car to like the JVS or something like
Yeah,
that.
they'll work
At
on
least
it.
you used to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You get a cheap, this might not be exactly what you want.
The wheels will
but
fall off.
I imagine
No,
they
no,
don't
no,
let
they're-
it go without
Yeah,
it might take a lot longer, I think.
They'll
A
fix your
week?
car. You got to buy the parts, but they'll fix it at the vocational schools. The senior class will.
So you could you could take your truck there.
Look at him smiling.
You could go to the
Shave and a
beauty
haircut,
school.
2 bits.
For the
You
audience,
could go
gotta
to some
see
sort
this.
of dental academy and have them practice on
And get
your-
lunch.
Right. And you might as well get that damn prostate exam by,
Finally.
you know,
By a mechanic.
by a mechanic.
No, they do that in the drafting class.
Yeah.
Dude, did he tell you about what happened with my tooth that one day? You said the dentist
No,
thing?
he didn't.
Did I?
When we were out in the driveway, and I was sitting there, and it's the oddest thing. I had my tooth
I think
fissured.
I heard about this.
When we were in the driveway, my tooth fissured. Because what it is I had this
It's
one.
like an anal.
Like a volcano.
And I had this one with a crown put on the outside of it.
Yeah.
and- which
Usually they go on the outside.
which is scary to me because they made this fucking vampire
Sure.
tooth, and then
Normal.
they did there's a whole story on that, audience, in the past that will maybe in the future we'll regurgitate it. But then he told me, he said, sooner or later, because you're symmetrical, if it happens on one side, it's gonna happen over here. And they do that damn thing with that probe.
That's your prostate exam.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your UFO abduction.
I don't think you were at the dentist.
You mean like when you say cement, like it'll happen? You mean on the other side of the same tooth?
Yes. Yeah. They say that
Or not
because
same
you're
tooth, but other side of your mouth.
other side, because you're symmetrical. Like what if you have problems with an ear here, then it's
I don't agree with that.
no, me
that's what
neither.
this-
No.
Some people, like when I was little, I ate candy on more than one side more than the other, and I
Did
had
you?
more cavities on one side more than the other. You're acting like I'm speaking another language.
Yeah, who eats
doesn't-
candy on one side of your
Who's the
mouth?
doctor that said you're going to have,
yeah.
if it happens on one side, let's just rip the other tooth out too?
A guy who needs to pay for his kid's college.
I had ear surgery on one side, but I didn't need it. Cross my fingers on
it's
the
not
other.
a tail light. You know?
Well, what happened was you're wrong, because we were in the driveway and we were talking about it, and I went, and he goes, what? And I went, "Phew." And remember
I remember that, yeah.
we were in the
I
driveway.
think I was there.
Yeah, I think you were.
My tooth.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I got to go. My mom's calling me.
And put it under his pillow and got a quarter.
my
You got 2 bits.
my tooth fissured on the back side. It did, and it
For those listeners who don't know what fissured means,
instead of your tooth breaking laterally, it goes up into towards the root, so it fissures in that way, and the whole tooth doesn't fall apart. A section of my tooth just fell out while I was talking to him, and I went like a radiation victim.
So it's tooth decay had eaten it away to a point where
Yeah, it just fell
So
out.
what's in there now? Like an empty hull?
Yes,
He's got some hardened Play-Doh.
Yeah.
The shell of a tooth?
He didn't
Nothing
have
in
white,
the middle?
He's got neon green.
Just a caramel tooth. Ew.
A candy corn tooth.
What do they say? You're walking around with a dead head or something like that? Like people have just like a tooth that's
Dead
black.
tooth.
Yeah, it's deadhead.
It's dead.
No, I don't have that, but I mean it.
Well,
you
did
do.
you get it fixed?
No, I can't.
Then you do.
Then you do.
And it was worse.
Imagine your breath.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty
You
good.
can't smell it.
If you
Oh, don't. Yeah.
no, we're over here. It's like, ooh, something smells like dirty bologna.
No. dirty bologna and feet.
Who's dirty baloney?
I was using the best descriptive word I could for your
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah.
I used to make vampire teeth for people occasionally.
What
out
the
of
hell
acrylic.
are you talking about? Vampire teeth? Out of what?
Acrylic.
Did you make you made prosthetic? Not doing
Prosthetic teeth.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that the right word? Prosthetic.
Yeah.
Not-
Did you hook them on? They were like on there and you'd shape it?
yeah, I'd paint it on their tooth.
How did you get their head in that little light?
That's the UV cured thing.
Right.
This is the air.
Oh,
It's with a polymer.
I got you. Get in there. Yeah.
No, but they had
Just
like
got their mouth in there.
they had
Oh!
it was very drooly because they would have to just sit there and hold it open, and then we dry it
wait-
off with a paper
wait.
towel. I mean, this was very
Okay. First of all, to do that,
temporary.
did you?
Oh,
do
wait, maybe you could do Editooth.
You can.
Let's make one. Well, let's stick the
I thought that's where this was going. This is going to be next week's show.
Well, here's the thing. When they did this injection of
What's that, when you did your oral gangbang? Because you keep pointing your mouth. And your mouth is open, so I'm not sure.
Look at him live. These guys just living in each other. No, you gotta go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, Rumble, BitChute, all the ones.
Ed's teeth are like the Spice Girls. They're all different colors, and each one's doing something on their own.
Each one's out for itself.
It looks like his teeth are throwing gang signs.
Right. No, when they did it, they inject. No, when you said you did these teeth, the doctor.
I only did the canines,
Well, my crown was right behind the.
You don't have to
You
show.
say was
Don't
in
show it.
past tense.
Well, no, sorry. This one is
Yeah.
this side is behind the thing, and he injected, which I was very, very. It triggered me on a level that I don't like to revisit, but they inject this liquid that hardens within 20 seconds, something like that.
So your oral gangbang.
No.
Did they have to cure it with a UV light or no? They just.
Well, they injected it, and then it started. Then he did come over, but at first, when he first did it, it was very viscous and not viscous, sandy. It was very pretty.
Yeah, mine were. Yeah, I can understand so much. I mean,
But I had a fear that you'd swallow it and it would harden in your throat. So I was. Have you ever had?
What's there now?
What do you mean?
Is it like Devil's Mountain? You know the
Devil's Tower.
Devil's Tower.
There's a
from
little
Close
mini
Encounters.
UFO in there with a secret base.
Like Close Encounters. That
putting little twigs and
brown
bushes in
stub.
there, trying to make it look like
Yeah. Anyhow.
No, this is the one that he injected it, and it took a second. Then he did the light, and it got hard, and then they pulled out this rubber
Dong.
thing that they made. It was a mold.
Oh, like a silicone.
Yeah, in my mouth, but I was fearful. The funny part is have you ever taken like a cough drop? You put it in your mouth, but you don't swallow this because when you put something in your mouth, your body automatically wants to salivate. Saliva starts being
Thanks, Ed.
it does. Saliva starts being produced.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah.
Well, when it put in there, I was fearful of swallowing this stuff. So I just held it in my mouth, and it was flowing with saliva.
Yeah.
So when he pulled it out, he was like, just coming out of me. And then he wanted to do the other side, saying it's going to fissure on the other side. And I was like, no, because this fear, is that what you made these teeth with? Did you have to inject them with this? How did you make the teeth then?
I sculpted it.
Out of what?
Acrylic.
I have a polymer and a monomer, a powder and a liquid.
Yeah.
Right.
Same
It's
thing
a
they do with
two-part
nails.
epoxy, basically.
Yeah.
Mix it, but
And I mix it together, and I would dry off the
build it
tooth,
up.
and then paint it, shape it, and just say, now breathe really hard. And just they'd hold it open, let it set, takes a few minutes, and voila.
Minutes? Aren't they
it wouldn't-
drooling?
Yeah, but just have them hold a paper towel in there. I mean, come on, this was in someone's basement for.
Wait a minute.
10-minute
So they're
project.
just like drooling out of their
Yeah,
mouth.
and it wouldn't stick for long. It only sticks for so long, and then it would all of a sudden just boop, come off real clean. It'd be all nice and shiny inside. And I said, up to you. If you want to use a little super glue, it may last for an hour. It may last for a day. Just for
Some of them people still have them on.
No. They were
right.
completely temporary for like Halloween. It was not a permanent by any means.
They have. I don't know if it was at his magazine, Monk's magazine. There was a magazine I saw. You can buy these ones that kind of
You can have them professionally put
Yeah.
on permanent. I mean,
No,
there's
no.
Oh, sure you can.
Yeah.
Why would you want extended canines
Because-
permanent?
Some
Because
people want
same-
that.
Why does that
reason
guy
people
want
wanna
horns
be-
put on his head?
Yeah, the same reason people want to be a cat
'Cause they
or
say-
whatever. It's because that's what you want.
Yeah, but don't you think that's a little odd?
That guy cut his tongue in half.
I don't want it. So yes, it would be odd for me, but if that's what you want,
It's what
people
they
have
want.
them permanent,
Yeah.
like permanent
I mean-
every day. It doesn't go away.
There's people that relate to they think they're a vampire
That's
and buy
what they
and
want.
it's- Yeah, just like
And it's
a person that thinks they're a furry, whatever.
and it's professionally done, and it's
Yeah.
thousands of dollars. I'm
Yes.
sure.
Just
That's
like people
crazy.
who like collect things from Goodwill only to redonate them
Hello.
and then buy them back
Wait a minute.
and donate them back.
I was at the beginning of that equation, but not at the ending. You caught me. Last thing I know we're about to get over that. I want to do the last thing I want to talk about was the new law. When we had State Representative Joe, if you look in the past couple
Just
shows,
Joe.
Just Joe, was on the show. We were talking about issue 42.
I miss Joe.
You missed Joe.
Yeah, you did.
He'll be back though.
He'll be back,
Oh,
yeah.
he'll be back. Once
Yeah.
he got a taste of the
Yeah.
late night with Ed Money.
Joe Dick.
That's right. Yeah, with other people.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Devin Dick.
Yeah. Now, was it issue 42?
I don't remember what issue.
Whatever.
No.
Issue
was.
2.
This is the
Issue
thing.
2.
Is it issue 2?
Yeah.
It's not issue 42. Okay.
No. You're thinking of
Well,
Dragon.
that was a band you're thinking of from back in the 80s.
Right, level
No.
42.
level 42. Yeah.
No, 42 is the answer.
Drag strip.
Or UB40.
42 is the answer to
That-
everything.
Yeah, 42.
This is my fear of it. I see the downfall of this thing becoming legal because I'm
You're
not.
an idiot.
What does that mean? I'm an idiot.
I'm not
No.
arguing.
No, it's not arguing that the downfall or the idiot part.
What was the
idiot part.
issue?
Well, I don't-
Recreational marijuana for adults.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm for it in the grounds of what I use it for. Since I recently found it fell
That's
off
not recreational.
yes, it was that it fell off a truck, and now like the gummies, the edible stuff like that. But I think the smoking part, some of it, when people are, have you ever smelled someone that does like dirt weed and you can
Becky and I are going to choke you.
Dude, I went to get Dairy Queen. I went to our friend's the place
Sure.
over there.
So
Dairy
you were
Queen.
offended that he smelled
Dude,
like what?
It would not that he smelled, dude. You could smell it through the whole place. That's the thing. Is
So did he have a bag of weed on him, or did he smell like he smoked?
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
Well, there you go. Then you're talking out your butthole.
no, I'm talking.
There you
about
go.
what I can smell.
So
That
that's
means
why you would vote no on
No,
an issue.
no, I'm saying, no.
dumb.
There goes the cogs of our government.
that means someone at work. Hey, we're not busy for 10 minutes. I'm going to go out and have a smoke break. That's probably what it was.
Yeah,
Not
I mean-
saying for sure. You know.
That's what my wondering is it encompassing everything that it would become legal, or
People that are doing that have been doing it for years.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
isn't something new.
And the smell doesn't last long. It goes away quick.
no, this
Yeah,
did,
of
it,
marijuana?
it
Yeah.
filled the entire
I
thing.
have no idea why you're even. How is this even a topic?
I don't know.
It's
because-
because the fact that it's a
Because it offends Ed.
Somebody that eats peanut butter smells like peanut butter.
That's god awful.
I've
Sure
never-
they do. You ever
I
eat
smell everything,
You ever eat
yeah.
Fritos?
Oh, yeah.
You ever
Yeah,
smell like
that's
Fritos?
good.
Ever been in a
Yeah.
car or an airplane with someone eating a bag of Fritos?
I don't
Say
think
it's
I can
worse
smell
than
that.
any marijuana.
He ate
You
something.
would.
I don't know what it was, like a couple months ago or something like that. And he came home and he probably been home for 10, 15 minutes. And I go, did you have such and such? You go, well, maybe.
Smell like onion or something.
Yeah.
Smell it.
I think that it's such a distinct smell, though.
But
So
are
is,
you
what?
so is
offended by it?
garlic or
What-
onion.
Yeah, or a cigar.
Where are you going with this? Are you offended by
It's
it?
not. I just wonder. I didn't like the fact. I'm asking the questions
Yeah.
others feel like I do.
Okay, Karen.
No.
He's not
Whoa,
lying.
No, I'm
He
asking.
threw it out. He's serious.
No. That okay. I like that they stopped smoking in bars because I didn't like going in and leaving smelling like cigarette smoke.
But you're not allowed to smoke weed in bars.
Right.
Yeah. what
You're
are
not
you-
allowed to smoke weed in
I
public.
mean, if you're smelling it, they're obviously doing it, but you're not supposed to.
Yeah. But people still smoke in their cars.
Right.
People still smoke. Still gonna
Absolutely.
smell it.
It's not going to
And-
stick to you.
I don't know.
You're not
It's
gonna.
not going to.
Really,
no.
Ed? You're worried about smelling like weed?
Yes.
It just
Are
doesn't
you-
happen.
Yeah, I don't.
Why?
Why?
If you were sitting in a car with a bunch of people doing it,
It might be better.
But even then, it goes
a
away
couple
after a
minutes.
very short. It doesn't stick with you like cigarette smoke. It's
No, not at all.
completely
I
different.
don't think it's the same as like when you do a one hit or you do a
A vape pen?
no what's
one hitter.
yeah like a one hit or whatever that's called.
The
Bowl, a
dugout
bowl,
thing.
a dugout.
No, yeah.
A dugout bowl. I don't think it smells the same as someone actually smoking a joint.
It
what's
doesn't.
the-
Yeah, the paper.
so what?
You're gonna have that
don't-
little bit more smell
I don't
with
like-
the paper.
I'm not following this.
I worry
conversation.
that the fact that I'm going to smell like that from
Why
people
are you
who-
worried?
Why?
Something
What's the
you're
problem?
worried about.
What's the
That is the
problem?
dumbest thing I've ever
Look
heard.
around, Ed, and that's what you're worried about?
Really?
I like the smell. No, I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm like
I'll second that.
me and him.
See, that makes no sense.
I'd make air freshener if I could.
Went to a restaurant.
We went to
You
Drug
like
Mart.
Oh,
the
Drug Mart.
smell of marijuana?
You can outlaw cologne too. Because it does the exact same thing.
Like the old
if not
women who
better.
wear the rose perfume and they put on pounds of it.
I think that's offensive.
Ed likes that.
Ever go to a strip club?
All his
You
dates
leave
wear it.
You can smell.
I don't
Like
like that.
vanilla and
Yeah, I don't
broken,
like that.
broken dreams.
Weed won't,
mean-
won't stick with you that long.
You're thinking of something that really has nothing to do with the
That's
thing you're
not
talking
true.
about.
But I'm worried that everywhere I
You're
go, I'm gonna
worried.
smell. Yes,
So
I'm
You're worried.
If someone comes
I'm
up
gonna
and says,
smell like.
"You
I have to
smell
say,
that?" You get-
who thinks this is one of the dumbest things you've ever heard? Raise your hand.
Right here.
Go ahead.
you-
You could be.
That
offended.
is one of the dumbest things I've
Unless
ever
someone
heard.
came up to you
I have
and
fears.
unless someone
He's
come up
worried
to you and
about
said, "Hey,
smelling.
Yeah.
Like
did you smoke
worry about
weed?"
smelling.
I
You
smell
could
weed.
smell
You
like
could be
a
like,
brewery.
"Yeah, I smell it too."
I
But
don't
no,
like.
it
I
wasn't
don't like
me.
that either. I don't like smelling like a brewery.
but you do.
See,
No, I
you
don't.
drink.
You drink.
yeah, but I
And
don't.
you're drinking,
I
and
don't
other
drink
people smell it.
excessive.
I don't drink much, and I smell it.
No, you do. Do you?
What you just
Really
said.
weird about it now.
If you
It's one
do,
of the
then
most
that's on
I'm
my.
worried
Now,
about
Wayne's
it.
triggered. Great.
I've ever
Maybe
heard.
triggered. Look,
I'm
he's
just saying how
okay.
But
silly
yeah,
you are.
we were at Drug Mart and he went in to get a card, I think, for a woman that was retiring. And he goes, "You want to wait?" Yeah, wait in the car. Windows were up and everything. It was that real nice day. He comes walking back. He opens the door and I go, "Oh, it smells good. I smell
Yeah.
weed." And he goes, "Yeah, these guys just got out of the car."
I can smell
And blah, blah,
someone
blah, blah.
in the car ahead of
you
me. If I'm
s-
driving down the road, I
But
can
so
smell
what?
it.
Could you smell retirement? You know what? Going down the road, it might be a skunk.
Yeah,
You forget
some
what a
weed-
skunk
some weed
smells like without
skunk.
blaming it on weed. Seriously.
And you better just stay out of Huron. Totally.
You might as well just stay here. Oh, wait. You
It's
do stay
pronounced
here.
urine.
Our house will smell like it
No, it doesn't.
for a short time.
I don't think so. You
See, there you go.
Your
Every
house
time
smells
you're
fantastic.
every time you're over, I'm smoking. So,
But it's-
So are you worried about it then?
But you don't smell. Then whoever I'm around in public must not.
Probably some of that
this
nasty
is silly.
rag
Move
weed
on,
you
move
smell
on.
at concerts.
I worry about.
This is
it's a
silly.
different kind.
Well, we're at
Yeah.
the end anyways.
You would smell it more though if it was in a doob because of the paper burning.
That's
So you're
what I'm
probably
wondering.
smelling the paper burning.
They're just smoking dirt weed.
No, you're just smelling
it's
the paper.
because it's paper burning that's wrapped in versus just flour in a bowl. You're not burning a bowl. You're just burning the flour.
Maybe that's what it is.
It could be.
They should ban paper ones.
No.
Anyway,
This is the worst
we're going to be
subject we've ever
we're going to be
talked
leaving
about.
with Nefex. It's their song "Take Off." Check it out at the end. Again, you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. So you're
About
always
what?
What was that?
About what?
About life. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
There it is.
Chuck Dick.
I missed the fart part. Dude, I want to thank our in-studio guest, the lovely Beck. You can come over anytime you want. You know that. I told him that. Don't worry about it. Anytime you want to come over, you can.
Even without him, just come on over.
I don't want to burn this. I don't want to be too crowded.
No, then never. You can hear him but never see him is because you're not worthy as the monk.
You are not worthy.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Is he running?
Riding away. He's
The monk
riding
is
away.
gone.
He's wearing clogs. What's that?
Monk on a horse.
And
He's a
he's
horse.
always keeping us in balance and check is bueno.
We'll see ya.
So audience members, again, like, share, subscribe. See ya. Like, share, subscribe. What was that? What was that? at the
That's a
end?
total fail.
I miss your music. I miss your little dun dun
Dun, dun,
dun.
dun.
You know what? I lost that out.
Did you?
And I was even looking for one. Yeah, I got nothing.
It's so great. You're like, wait, no.
I feel alone.
Again, audience members, like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 friends about it. You'll make the world of a difference. All the way over to Hi, Konnichiwa! All our friends. Don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here. What is that?
Is that me?
It sounds like
That's some yes.
As I take off, I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, watch out, I'm coming, yeah. I know, I'm a hustler, I go. Got me running, got me gunning for thrones. I won't go back, no pass, blow past so fast. I'm gone, grow fast, big splash, all cash, like watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, I'll be eating Kobe steak high, la da da. Got that fish sushi grade raw, la la la. I'm on vacation, I'ma stay off, la la la. Now I'm taking all my days off, la da da. Yeah, I'll be in the top spot, putting work in, cause I'ma be a boss, yeah. In a penthouse, jacuzzi, turn it hotter. On the roof, waiting for me is a chopper, cha cha cha. I'm living in a daydream, yeah, it may seem, but I manifest this every day, see. I got things I've been working on daily, and I stack it all up till it's mainstream. I got the attitude, do what I have to do, to be the best in the game, got gratitude. No bad mood, just fab views, ooh. Watch me as I take off, I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce, la da da. Watch out, I'm coming, yeah. Blow up, blow up. Just wanna blow up.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.